time to stop playing like this and start playing a little bit like this. Today I want to go over a few settings and tweaks that may help improve your gameplay and performance of the game. My name is Breezey and welcome to my channel. So mouse settings. Mouse settings are really important in a FPS game or RTS game, any game really. It's a very vital part of the game. And I found, particularly with FPS games, the lower the sensitivity, the easier it is to aim, to track people, to do whatever you need to do. So the first thing you're going to have to do, if you want to do this, is lower your DPI. And it depends on what kind of mouse you have, whether it's Razer or Logitech, any of those popular ones. Most of them come with software now that you can download and customize the DPI. So on the very first clip that I showed you, I was using like 1000 DPI and 5 or 6 in-game sets, something crazy, and it was really hard to aim or do anything. And on the other clips I showed you, I had my normal DPI and sensitivity. So normally I run 800 DPI, and then in-game I run 2. There you go. So it's quite low. And you keep the ADS mouse sensitivity multiplier the same. So that's when you aim down sight. So yeah, this would be the first thing I recommend doing. The next thing is going into the Windows mouse. So if we go to Control Panel, find Mouse, and go to Pointer Options. In here you want to have this bang on in the middle. And you do not want Enhanced Pointer Precision, and you don't want any of these other sort of things. Bang on in the middle is the just the level sort of thing. If you have it too slow or too fast, then Windows takes over and changes that. So that's what you've got to do in there. So graphic settings are the next sort of things I want to go over with you. And obviously, the better that your game runs, the better FPS you get, the easier it is to aim, track people, do any of that sort of stuff. You can just play the bloody game. So the first thing I'll show you is launch options, what I use. So you just right click, properties, advanced launching options. So I've got CL show FPS 4, which shows the FPS only in game, not on the main menu. FPS max 0 basically makes it so there's no cap to the FPS. So you can go over 60 or 144 or whatever. It's a bit of a flex on, I guess. And no vid skips the video at the start, so the game launches quickly. Frequency 144 is the hertz of my monitor, and you would change that to whatever yours happens to be. If you don't know what the hell yours is, probably change it to 60. So that's probably what it is. The next thing I want to show you is how to put a overlay of your FPS so you know what you're getting. So if you go to your account and go to application settings and then go to origin in game, you'll see this FPS counter, and you just change it from don't display to top left, top right, whatever you want it to be. So the next thing I'll do is actually launch the game. Which will take a second. See, there's no little cutscene or whatever to get into it. Just double check something first. Settings, video. So if you want to record this at all, you need to use borderless window. I found with OBS that I can't full screen, otherwise I can't record anything. Anywho, video settings, so I'll just quickly go over these. Obviously your resolution, you want that preferably to your native one, but I guess it depends on your computer. You may need to lower it if you're getting shit FPS. As you can see, mine in the top left corner is not too bad. Field of view, again, that's completely up to you. I just leave mine on 90, 110, sort of gives you like a fisheye view. If you're having trouble seeing people, it might be worth it. Now all this sort of stuff. VSync you kind of want to have disabled. Again, it depends on what your monitor, graphics card and all that sort of is. If you're using 60 Hz, you probably want to enable it, because when you start going over the 60 FPS, you'll start to notice tearing, and once you notice it, you cannot unnotice it. Anti-aliasing, I like to leave this off. I like having a more sharp image. It just helps me to spot people out. I find when it's on and stuff's sort of too smooth for me, I can't distinguish between people and objects and all that sort of stuff. Texture stream budget, I use it very low. Again, it's just my computer. I have a GTX 1070 and I still have issues running this game, so it's just preference. Texture filtering, I leave this on 16 times. All your ambient and sun and shadow and all that sort of stuff, you want that to be low or off or disabled. You can obviously pause the video if you want to see all the settings, and this is all the settings that I use, and it just it runs quite well. Makes the game just run a little bit better. Thanks for watching my first video on Apex Legends. I plan to do a few more about actual in-game sort of stuff, and a few key bindings and all that. So if you actually enjoyed this, please leave a like. Thank you. Bye.